I don't know how much this is true, but someone once told me they have an anti-Kirby rocket Discord. I called it the AKA because it's fucking hilarious. The Anti-Kirby Rocket Association.
Kirby
Association. Yep.
For your safety, please ignore the voices emitting from the door at the end of the tunnel.
Who's the enemy?
Kirby Rocket.
No, Kirby. Bro, that's dumb. Anyways,
I used to think she's annoying, but actually,
you'll find out.
oh, bro, Shiny Hunter, I've been warned about you, dog. Just so you know.
See, you guys hate Kirby Rocket, right?
Flippy, because I'm so
Like I said, you'll find out. I don't even have to explain it.
That's dumb because we won't find out.
Now, I thought this would be the end of it when I initially was shown this, but of course, 8 minutes later, he comes back in this next video. Hold on.
Shiny Hunter, what the fuck are you on about? Yeah, I'm not gonna
Dude,
say.
I'm no. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'm gonna say no.
Why are we Mike's
God.
If that is true, why am I still here? Why am I still here?
Well, let me say one thing. Let me say one thing. If you're saying
Why?
I'm taking
Why?
it about no.
Answer.
still here
What happened?
Evidence. You're saying I don't believe you. There is no evidence. You're literally saying
needs to be
exactly
You're
evidence.
saying that all the things he says about me is true. Then where is the evidence on that one? And tell me why I'm still
Shiny
here.
Hunter, I don't know anything about you. I've just been warned.
Why?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know
Why?
anything about you.
Sure you don't.
So why are you accusing
Sure,
him?
okay, I'm muting you, Doug.
Why is he so mad? I'll be honest, I don't know.
Once again, a name familiar to many returned to the kitchen after 3 years away, believing an important conversation still hadn't happened. His point was simple. The current moderation system was still failing most players. Mr. Mushroom had hoped to have a real discussion between the developers and the community. A chance to finally address what had been simmering under the lid. And with that, the secret Moderators video went public.
And it's gone.
So right now, on February 11th, I host an online community called the Tower Hub.
But before I even go into that, let me just say something. I want to give a big shout out to the team that is here, both the Kono admins and in general, just being able to help run the show and in general just hold the fort down in a way, you know. Toxic and in general just inappropriate behavior is not welcome here.
The Tower Hub first propped up March 20th, 2022. In general, about 6 months later, it kicked off its first monthly community screenshot. Players would line up like it was picture day at school. But like any school photo, there was always that one kid pulling a face, flipping the bird, or refusing to stand still. Yeah, Kirby didn't like that. Not one bit. Behind the scenes, a roster of condo admins meticulously logged every nuisance, every so-called troublemaker into a secret infraction channel. Over time, this snowballed into a shadow registry of Tower Unite players, a living blacklist that fed directly into a shareable condo ban file. And it wasn't just the undesirables being tracked. If you ever joined one of these group screenshots over the last 3 years, your name was fed into a separate list, a whitelist of sorts. Condo admins were tracking the compliant, the regulars, the quiet ones. And that's a good thing. Because if your name keeps surfacing on their whitelist month after month, it means one thing. You're not on their blacklist. I don't know about you, I'd rather not be on anybody's list. Ah, thank you, Janet. I do love tea.
I want to say that I'm putting my full trust into you on this. Even if I do personally think you have some shady company around you. Personally.
Becoming a condo admin started off like a hiring process, scheduling a Discord call interview followed by a thorough background check. You'd sit down one-on-one with Mr. Rocket for a screening to assess your capabilities, and while you answered questions, he'd quietly audit your friends list, cross-referencing names against their ban list, making sure you knew who not to associate with, and that your judgment of character mirrored his own. The weight of acceptance brought pressure. To conform.
I also don't think they should be perma-muted for it, but if I say that around Kirby, I'd get muted. A group of approximately 10 players had appointed themselves, in effect, as a community police force, pursuing permanent mutes and bans for behaviors they deemed offensive or inappropriate.
I just saw him on your friends list, so I wasn't sure how close you were. Listen, if you won't sit down, I most certainly will make you sit down.
Mr. Rocket's fixation with bans drifted from justice into control. Members of the hub weren't just allowed to use the ban list, they were encouraged to enforce it. Blocking, avoiding, and exiling players on site became ritual. Driven by this relentless hunger for authority, Furby Pocket proposed syncing the ban list with other Tower Unite hubs like Outsmoke's 24/7 Theatre Condo. Kirby Rocket had offered Mr. Venkman their watch list of problematic players, presented as a tool to preemptively keep bad actors out that they had decided in advance. By coordinating their ban list across condos, game worlds, and plazas, anyone who so much as crossed a member of the hub could be systematically excluded from social spaces and events, effectively community banning players in a community-driven game without any developer intervention. But Mr. Venkman was no stranger to standing his ground against marshmallows.
Others don't dictate who gets banned. I don't pre-ban people via hearsay that haven't done anything wrong in my condo.
Venkman's refusal to outsource judgment was a quiet act of resistance, a reminder that control only works when everyone agrees to stop thinking for themselves. And when members resisted Rocket's recipe, the pink marshmallow cranked up the heat.
Make sure you're following Pixel Tales community guidelines. And if you haven't familiarized with that, do yourself a favor. Go to towerunite.com/rules. Go do that for yourself. Because the last thing you want to do is do something stupid on a recorded line. In any case.
Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, glue your eyes on this.
Having more moderation tools helps as long as it's not oppressive in any way or can be abused.
Absolutely.
But we have yet to see if they're abusive, so...
I guess that's for another day. That's another conversation.
Yeah, that's another day. That's another discussion.
That's another conversation.
Anyway.
Tower Hub Talks was an in-game event hosted by Kirby Rocket and streamed live on Twitch. The show pulled evidence straight out of their private infractions channel and dressed it up as entertainment, dubbing the segment a cutesy name, Tower T.
Section known as Tower T, where we would talk about drama, conflict, and general issues that would happen within the game, highlighting shitty behavior and saying probably shouldn't talk to this person. The best part is I wasn't even in this lobby. Next slide, putting out a little bit of an image of what happened, specifically in the condo. Let's take a look. Blows my freaking mind.
A report from our Tower Hub intelligence.
This guy went so out of his way to post my real name. Now, there was worse that this guy did, but unfortunately, I wasn't there to check it out. I need you all to go grab a remote, because we got some media that go alongside it.
The problem was that the screenshots, chat logs, and clips shown were actual rule-breaking reports submitted against players. The same ones Pixeltail used to justify official bans. Bad actors weren't just being put into the infraction channel. They were becoming Tower Hub episodes. The repeated exposure of names pinned in their infractions channel like a hit list and broadcast through Tower T rallied the community against targeted players, cementing an unsafe environment. Now here's the contradiction. If saying something in-game can get a player banned, then why is it acceptable to display posters of the incident, mock the players involved, and stream it live, with zero accountability? So when players claimed they were being targeted, stalked, and harassed, maybe Mr. Mushroom was right. Maybe there was some truth to it after all, because it was being orchestrated behind the scenes and televised for content.
Importantly, it was a hassle to have them even take care of this, considering it's player safety at risk here, and of course, their zero tolerance when it comes to racism isn't exactly zero tolerance. It begs the question of why would I want to be part of a greater community when it seems that they're inconsistent in handling their own stuff.
What began as harmless picture day had become something else entirely. The smiles faded, the cameras stopped, and someone started to take notice.